Come in.
Hey, Alan,
Hannah, my resident. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
I have some questions.
Of course. Here, sit down. Sit down. Go ahead. Have a seat. So, tell me, what is on your mind?
Well, I was wondering, is there security on campus?
Oh, absolutely there's security on campus. Security is located in the bottom of Sheehan on the first floor, so right when you walk in on the right, they have a cute little office. And before it was actually Apprentice Lucas, right in the basement actually, so that's pretty cool.
So if I wanted to talk to security, but I don't live in Sheehan, how do I get into the building?
What you would do is you would just click the little buzzer and they'd buzz you in and you would walk in and immediately go to the security office.
Okay, cool. Also, what does security do?
Well, security does a whole bunch of things on campus. The one thing that you probably see them every night for is from 11 to 3 a.m. They're going to sit inside the hall and make sure that everybody who comes in has a check-in with them. They also help the RAs if somebody is breaking policy and the RAs need help or whatnot. Security can come and kind of be like the enforcer and help the RA to actually enforce the rules, because the RA can only record and watch for the rules and try to catch the kids when they're breaking them, but security comes to enforce them.
Gotcha.
So yeah. Security will notify the police. Let's say they get back after a long night of drinking and the student's not responding, then they'll call the police because that is serious safety for the student. Also, if they're destroying property, they'll call the police in case they have to force them to pay a fine or whatnot. If they're a danger to themselves or others, they'll definitely call the police and make sure that they're here to take care of that student.
Okay. How do you join security?
The way that you would join security is actually right now you can apply to join security, and there are flyers all around campus. It doesn't take that much. You have to be a full-time student, so you need to be taking 12 credits at least. And yeah, it's basic interviews.
Okay. What happens if someone's breaking policy?
Well, if the RAs find out that someone's breaking policy, they'd usually go confront them and fill out a situation report. However, if things escalate, they'd contact security. And security would come and they'd confront them. And like I said before, if the student not responding or they're reckless or destroying property, they would call the police. And let's say, for example, if security comes and a student is destroying his room, and even though the RA and the security has asked them to stop, they're not stopping, and it'll take a minute for the police to get there. Security actually does have the ability to use force, so they can actually hold that student or keep him away from other students to make sure that he stops doing what he's doing. So, little known fact, yes. So.
Does the security correlate with the rapids at campus at all?
Well, they're actually completely separate entities altogether. They really don't communicate at all because there's really no need to. They're completely separate cities with completely different needs based on security. The only way would be, for example, if we had a missing student and somebody knew that they were in Rochester, they were on the Rochester campus. Rochester campus would absolutely help Winona and distributing information about that student, what he looks like, where he could be. Just kind of the basic, when and where kind of information about that student.
Okay. How does security help you do your job as an RA?
Oh, security is great. They help me do almost every part of my job when it comes to enforcing policy. They act as kind of a support network for the RAs. When we need help with a situation, they're the ones who we're going to contact almost immediately. Unless it's escalated way too much, we'll call the police directly. But almost always, we'll call security before the police. And both positions, they really kind of go hand in hand. They're kind of like a brother-sister position. They work together to make sure security on campus is always being implemented and that everyone is feeling safe. And the only way security could be more effective would be if we had security here all day, every day. But, that's just not possible. And there is always the office in Sheehan that's open 24/7. So they're always available. So that's nice.
So what happens if I'm not walking around?
Well, if you're out walking around, if it's dark, I would first say that always walk with a friend. You're going to feel a lot safer usually when you're out and about and it's dark and you have somebody else with you. However, if you are alone and you're feeling unsafe, if you feel like someone's following you or you just want an escort because it's too dark or something. There are actually emergency blue light, like call boxes located around campus. They're located in like strategic locations, and if you click one of those, security will be there within 30 seconds, and they can give you an escort back to your hall or to IWC, wherever you're going. They'll give you an escort. They'll just make sure everything goes okay. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty great.
Oh. It's already
Yeah, oh god, yeah, absolutely. So if you're looking for more information on security, you can go ahead and head to winona.edu/security. And on there, you're going to find a whole bunch of things. You're going to find stuff on like information relating to crimes that have been committed on the Winona campus. Like they actually have like statistics, facts, and everything that shows what kind of crimes have been committed, where they've been committed, what year they were committed, like how many crimes were committed this year versus last year, and you can just find a whole bunch of information. They also have like personal safety, so they try to. They have a bunch of tips on there, like for example, walking with a friend, making sure you lock your doors, just kind of basic information on like security. So, yeah, like I said, if you need more information, winona.edu/security is probably your best bet, or you can always just go to the office in Sheehan 24/7, and they'll always help you out.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna get back to doing this. It was nice talking to you, Hannah.
Nice.
Bye bye.